Last September, my friend stood in a 2-hour line to spend $1,200 on a phone. He already owned a phone. It worked perfectly. The camera was fine, the battery lasted all day. But the new one had a slightly better camera and came in a new color. 2 months later, I asked him to name one feature that actually changed his life. He went quiet. He could not think of a single thing. But the $1,200 was gone. And here is the part that stayed with me. He is not irresponsible with money. He is not reckless. He is smart, hardworking, and genuinely trying to build a better financial future. But a system got to him before he had a chance to think. And that same system is getting to millions of people on the exact same schedule every single year. Most people never think of their phone as a financial decision. It feels more like a utility bill, something you just pay. $20 or $30 a month on a payment plan barely registers. It sits quietly beside rent and groceries and disappears into the background noise of monthly expenses. But that quiet is exactly the problem. Because when you actually stop and do the math, the number that comes out the other side is genuinely shocking.
A flagship phone today costs between $800 and $1,300. Add the case, the screen protector, the charger that somehow never comes in the box anymore, and the accessories that seem to change with every new model. Factor in the trade-in value you almost never fully maximize.
Now look at how often the cycle resets. Every 12 to 18 months for most people. When you add it all up, honestly, the true annual cost of staying on the upgrade cycle sits somewhere between $600 and $1,000 a year.
But that number is still not the real cost. The real cost is what that money never becomes. $600 a year invested consistently over 20 years does not become $12,000. Thanks to compound growth, it becomes something closer to $30,000.
Now, here is the psychology that makes this so hard to see in the moment. Phone manufacturers do not release new models every year because the technology demands it. They release on an annual schedule because annual urgency is the most powerful commercial rhythm ever designed for a consumer product. The moment a new model gets announced, your current phone does not change. Your camera does not get worse. Your battery does not shrink. But your perception of your phone changes completely. That perception was manufactured. It was planned months in advance, packaged into a keynote event, and pushed through every tech channel and social media feed simultaneously until it felt like your own natural thought. Your phone did not get old. The marketing got better. There's also something most people never say out loud, but almost everyone feels. A new flagship phone is one of the most visible status signals in modern daily life. It sits on the table at meetings. It comes out at dinner. People notice. And that visibility creates a pull that has nothing to do with processing speed or camera resolution. The upgrade is almost never just about the phone. So what actually works? The answer is simpler than most people expect. Extend your upgrade cycle by 1 year. Just one. Use your phone for 3 years instead of 2. The real-world performance difference between a 2-year-old flagship and a brand new one is, for almost every daily task, completely unnoticeable. You will not feel the difference in your hand. But your finances will feel the difference compounded over time in a way that actually matters. And when that September announcement comes and the familiar feeling arrives, wait 30 days before doing anything. Just 30 days. What you will find almost every time is that the urgency quietly disappears once the marketing wave passes. That pause costs nothing. What it saves you is significant. Here is the thought to carry with you. The phone in your pocket right now can almost certainly do everything you actually need. The feeling that it cannot is not yours. It was built for you, scheduled for you, and delivered to you by people whose revenue depends on you acting on it without stopping to think. The most valuable thing you can do is recognize that feeling for what it is before your wallet opens. Because in the space between feeling like you need something and deciding whether you actually do, a surprising amount of your financial future gets decided. One upgrade at a time.